Hi, Dream Girls. First, I want to start by saying thank you so much for allowing me to share information with you today. My name is April Pyatt. I am a current resident of Durham, North Carolina. However, I am from a very, very small town in Hemingway, South Carolina. I had the pleasure of attending Fayetteville State University, where I met other wonderful dream girls there, as well as the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta, Sorority Incorporated. Just had a lot of really, really good moments that helped to shape me and mold me for where I am today. So today I am a business owner. I am an event planner and the owner and operator of Socialite events. Uh, we are an event planning firm here in the Raleigh-Durham area. We are not just in the Raleigh-Durham area. We've had the pleasure of doing some things internationally, the mountains, the beaches, and just some wonderful travel and all of that as well. And making some really pretty fabulous events happen for people and having a lot of fun doing it. For me, one of the defining moments was when I realized that I really, really had a knack for entertaining and pulling events together. And I loved being organized and meticulous and all of the details. And I realized that other people loved it. And the other thing that I realized in that was that whatever you love and whatever you do well, you may as well get paid for it. And so we launched the business back in 2008. And from there, we have been growing and evolving. If I could give any advice to any of the other entrepreneurs out there, it would be to, definitely make a plan for yourself. See where you want to be in the future and work yourself back from there. Definitely come in terms of starting out your business with doing a bunch of research, making sure that you truly understand what you're getting yourself into, the amount of time and effort that goes into it. Price your business appropriately. Of course, starting out, you may start out a little lower when you're first starting a business out, but ensure that your costs are covered and that you are not finding yourself in the hole. You don't want to drive yourself into more and more debt as you're building a business as much as you possibly can. The other piece of advice is, make sure that you talk to somebody professional, find a mentor, talk to a lawyer and make sure that you're coming into the business as educated as possible about how to be a real legal entity in the city in which you live and how to operate, your business properly. Get advice from other mentors. Ask people who are already doing what you do, what mistakes they made so that you can work to try to avoid those mistakes at any cost. And then start with and end with professionalism. People will always appreciate whatever skill sets that you have even more if they can say, wow, they were just so professional. We want to make sure that we set the standard, the gold standard in terms of professionalism from start to finish. Make sure that your communication is always there. People will appreciate that and they will continue to recommend your business to other people. Some of the tools, I'd say, of course, on top of professionalism, making sure that you build a decent website for people to go to. Right now, we are in a digital age. And so being online, your social media presence, all of that is very, very important. Be sure that in terms of social media, although we know many people who use it for, for positive and negative things, that you're always on that positive side of things. Be sure that your personal social media pages don't reflect something negative. People will link all of that. They'll search for you and they want to find good information. And they want to believe that who they're investing their time and their money in is, someone that definitely is showing and putting their best foot forward and everything. The other thing is branding. Branding is important. You think about Target and how, you could see that bullseye anywhere and you know that that's a Target location. Be sure that you promote yourself and promote yourself through your branding. And whatever branding you use, be sure that it's legible. If you're going to use a script or a particular logo or font, be sure that people can read it from anywhere and that it prints out well on business cards, and that people don't have a hard time figuring out what you're about and what it is that you represent as a business. I hope I was able to add something to what you guys are learning from the event today. And I look forward to connecting with you all. So definitely follow us on social media. We are on Facebook and on Instagram at Socialite Events NC, SOCIALITE Events NC. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to share with you today, and be blessed.